Coming to you live from Thornbury Creek at Oneida, this is Locker Room with Burke Griffin and George Kuntz. Tonight's program is sponsored by the Oneida Nation. And now your host, Local 5 Sports Director, Burke Griffin.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Locker Room Live here at Thornbury Creek Golf Course, Titletown, USA. Well, the Packers are in the playoffs for the first time in 3 years, and they've got a chance to win the NFC North outright with a win in Minnesota next Monday night. We'll talk more about that with Packers defensive back and veteran Tramon Williams in a moment. But first, let's hear it for the co-host of the show, former Packers linebacker and Super Bowl champ of the green and gold, George Kuntz.
Burke. Good to see you.
Big fella.
Yes. Great win. Great win. Great win.
Like they'll say, back where they belong, right?
Yes. It's good to see the Packers having a chance to win the division. That's where we supposed to be, and that's where we're at. And I'm looking forward to them closing the deal.
Prior to the last 2 seasons, an 8-year run of playoff appearances, a Super Bowl championship, 3 NFC title games. Prior to that, I mean, we're looking at over 25 years of quality football here in Green Bay, and the goal is to get to Miami now.
Right. The goal isn't just to get into the playoffs. The goal is to eventually win a Super Bowl that particular year. So you have to take baby steps, and I think Monday night would be a great step towards our ultimate goal.
And how much confidence-wise do you think it can bring? Just because you're playing a team, prime time, there's a lot of divisions that are coming down to the final 2 weeks with head-to-head matchups, and this is one of them. They can still win it, even if they lose, but it'd be nice to play for that 2 seed, get a bye week, and then who knows, maybe with a little help, number 1.
Right. I really believe that they have a great opportunity in front of them, and those 2 teams know each other extremely well, and it's going to be a dogfight come Monday night in Minneapolis, but I feel the Green Bay Packers are onto something special. And I think they're going to display that come Monday night.
And it felt really good just to knock the Bears out of the playoff race.
Always, always.
Exactly. Hey, look, Davante Adams and company, a lot of folks would like to say maybe they've been winning ugly lately, but we're seeing why Davante Adams is so important. There was a little lull there after he came back from the turf toe, but 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games, 7 catches, 103 yards. You can't ask for much more out of your star wide receiver.
I've said it before, and I'll say it now. Davante Adams is one of the top 5 wide receivers in the NFC, and he's starting to show that. We've been knowing that, but I think he had about a month off because of an injury. But you're seeing that he's starting to get into a rhythm, and I think he's going to also be able to have over 1,000 yards catching, even though he missed a month playing this year.
The other star on offense right now, which is weird to say, not Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Jones. Right. Those 2 guys are, Davante and Aaron Jones are carrying the load in terms of overall yardage and getting that football into the end zone.
Right, and one thing about Aaron Jones, I think if he scored 4 more touchdowns, he has a chance to break a record here in Green Bay that stood for quite some time. I know one of your colleagues, Amon Green, was an excellent running back in the green and gold. I think Aaron Jones has a chance to break his record of 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had 17 total already. Now, does it worry you that they allowed the Bears back in the ball game and Chicago made a game of it right till one Cal Stanford 18 lateral play? Well, it's probably only 3. But, I mean, they had a chance to tie it up if they score and convert the 2-pointer.
Yep, they had a chance, and our guest tonight put a stamper on that, killed that. So they played hard. We got to give them credit. They played hard. They didn't give up because at one point I think we was up 21-3, and they fought back. But one thing about the Packers, we find a way to win ball games, and that's the only thing that I care about. Can you win? Can you win?
That's hard to teach too.
Yep.
Is finishing, and as young as this group is, we're seeing baby steps, and it's now taking leaps. They're 11-3 with a very unique chance in front of them.
Right, and you see players like Kenny Clark stepping up, making some big things happen.
All right, time for a segment we like to call the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's start with the good. Kenny Clark.
Kenny.
Dude, 8 tackles, disruptive up front, 2 quarterback sacks, a 3rd hit on the QB. He didn't make a lot of noise in that middle stretch of the season, but because teams were real double teaming him every play. But boy, did he play great.
I think Kenny now has over 15 sacks in his career. And the majority of his sacks comes in November and December. That just tells me he takes care of his body. While other players are starting to break down and trying to get tired, Kenny Clark is stepping up. Getting better.
We hate to do the bad with one particular player, but Marquez Valdez-Scantling right now. Look, first 7 games, 22 catches, over 400 yards, 2 TDs. In the last 6 games, 2 for 11 yards, and he had that one. They go for the big bomb on the play action and just right through his hands. That could have been 6.
That's unfortunate because I think that young man has a boatload of talent. But one thing about the Green Bay Packers, they give you opportunities to perform. They give you an opportunity to make plays, and if you don't, they're going to go on to the next person. So hopefully he can catch fire at some point.
Hopefully he redeems himself in a very short time. And finally, the ugly 5 straight punts to end the game, 4 3-and-outs. That's got to change if you want to win.
Yeah, we have to change. I think we was 5 out of 15 on third downs. That's 30%. You like to see that number at 50%.
Yep.
Fritz Shermer, our old defensive coordinator, said you want to keep the opposing offense to 33%. That's winning football, championship level football. But our offense have to be in the 50 to 60%.
Yep.
Extending drives, keeping drives going.
Well, you know, one guy who knows a thing or two about winning championships, and he's got some hardware like you, is the guy who's coming on our show. Packers cornerback and defensive secondary star, Tramon Williams, is in the house. Don't go anywhere.